don't know. I got the horses in the back. Horse stock is attached.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Blackbelt9 here, back with another video, and we got Candy tier list. Bam! We are returning back with another video tier list. We've done the Candy one in the past, the same exact tier list, I believe, and we got God, Good, Okay, Meh, and Bleh. I'm gonna be brutally honest. I'm gonna give 0 cares. This is all my opinion. All right, this is no one else's opinion, but I'll say that my list has changed from the last one. If you want to know what the last one was and how much I've changed my mind, or if you just want to watch another video, go check out that video. So this is the second Candy list tier list I'll be doing, and I would say my taste has changed since the last one. Okay, Sour Heads, still not a sour fan. I cannot stand sour candy. Once in a while, I will dabble in the sour, but I am a sweet dude. I like the sweet candy, okay? Oh, God. Okay, so we got Reese's Pieces. I'm putting that in okay. I can still... It's not my go-to candy. I don't grab it a lot. If I see it in the store, I don't really avoid it, but I'm not... There's like 50 other candies I'm going to grab before this one. But I'm not mad at it if I get in like a goodie bag or Halloween candy or just a gift in general. I'm like, okay. I'm not mad at it. I'll eat it. It's good. It fills me up. It tastes good. It's more just that crunchy little snack that you don't mind having, but you're not going to go out of your way to get. Okay. Bubble gum. Okay, so last time, it's the tape gum. Last time, I put this in God. There was a reason for this, because it was a childhood favorite of mine. It was just, it's always good. But I have complaints with this. It was kind of annoying how you could go through the whole pack. It wasn't like real gum. It was more about just eating the whole pack and getting that one's flavor. So for me, that now officially knocks it down to good. The reason I'm going to take it a step down is because I don't go to the store and buy this anymore. It's not something I'm going to go out of my way and buy like the Reese's Pieces. It's better than Reese's Pieces in my mind. I'd be much happier to have the bubble tape than this. And I've had a lot more good memories with the bubble tape. So I'm going to leave it in front of Reese's Pieces, but I can't put it in good because I don't actively eat it anymore. I'm not really going to enjoy it that much if I have it, but it was amazing when I was a kid. Last tier list, it was all the way up here, and now it's down in okay. Well, we're taking a different perspective and approach on this thing. All right, 100 gram is Bleh. I've had it recently. I mean, like, I can put it in a Meh. I can put it in a strong Meh just because it's not like these Sour Heads or whatever. So, but it's a filler candy. Like, if you get this in your gift basket, you're trying to trade it away for other candies. You're not actually trying to eat that candy, and you're not trading for that candy. I'm sorry, but I do not like the mixture of flavors, the texture, everything about it just throws me off, and it's like, wait a minute, I don't like this candy. Bazooka gum, it's kind of like the same thing with the bubble tape, maybe even a little worse. Maybe better. I don't know. It's staying in okay. Not mad at it, but I'm not going to actively invest time in getting it. And it's just kind of just there. Gobstoppers, I put that in the 100 gram. I mean, I think I'm more happy if I get this in a gift basket than 100 gram. I'm not going to lie. Like, I like my chocolate, but they're just fun to just eat. 100 gram, not so much kind of thing. These can kind of last you, or feel like they'll last you anyways, so I'm not mad at the Gobstoppers, but again, I am never going to the store and just being like, oh, I'm going to get those Gobstoppers, or I'm going to get that 100 gram. Like, none of these are any of that. I mean, maybe once in a while I would grab bubble tape. I'm almost tempted to put bubble tape back up and good, but, you know, for now, it's going to hang out. Again, Sour Patch, not a fan. Just thinking about it makes my mouth kind of gross feeling. Yeah, so we're going to put there. I'd rather have Sour Patch than Sour Heads. Obviously, there's a big sour difference in that. Hot tamales, still putting that up in God. Still the go-to. Grabbing that thing off the shelf every time I see it. Every time I walk by in a store and I see it, I'm like, I think I might have to grab that just because it's there, you know? Like, still kind of affordable as well. It always makes me want to drink water, so I feel like while I'm being unhealthy, I'm also kind of being healthy because it's enticing me to kind of pick up the glass of water, drink it with it, or whatever. I like the cinnamon taste. The cinnamon spicy taste has always been a favorite of mine. Of course, it's a sticky one, and you don't like when it sticks to teeth, but hot tamales, it's one of those sticky ones that I don't mind. It gets off the teeth pretty easily, and I don't know. I've just always been a fan. It's a childhood favorite as well, and it's a go-to. So I put it in God. Like last time, it is one of the kings. It will stay in God, I think, till the day I don't know, I'm sick of it, which I don't think will happen, but it might. Tootsie Pop, it's just a classic, but again, it's one of those fillers that I'm not going crazy about, but I do like myself a lollipop every once in a while, so I'll put it in front of the Reese's Pieces. There's just some flavors, the Tootsie Pops, it's not great. Sweet Tarts, I'm putting it kind of around a little better than the Gobstopper. Sweet Tarts are pretty cool. I do like them. Not going out of my way to grab them, but it's a decent day. You get some Sweet Tarts. I mean, but like, do you really want Sweet Tarts if you're going after candy? Like, it just kind of seems like it should be like the Lifesavers, the Mentos, like more in that category. And to me, those aren't really candies. Those are more mints or fresheners or breath, whatever. I don't really count those as candies, but it's not a bad day if you get them. So I'm not completely disappointed with it. It is what it is, kind of thing. Orange slices, like I said before, I'm not no grandma. This is an old person snack. To the day I die, I'll stand by that. Well, I mean, before the days I die, I'll be an old person. So maybe I won't stand by it, but it's still bleh. Which, honestly, like I said before, I kind of like them. But I'm a little embarrassed that I like them. It's not a candy. But I'll take it over Sour Patch any day. Like my grandma used to always put these in her basket, and I would always steal them from her. Like, I'd be like, oh, can I have some of those? Like the yellow ones, the orange ones, the green one. The green ones are kind of gross, I'm not going to lie. There's only ones I remember. I'm sure there's a Fun Dip. Last time I put that in, God, I can't do it. It's fallen with the bubble tape, just because what I said with the bubble tape is not my go-to. I don't grab it. In fact, I probably like this less than the bubble tape. Like, if I was to actually pick it up and buy it today, I'd much rather eat the bubble tape, enjoy the bubble tape. Fun Dip, it's just kind of like, I feel like to me nowadays it's just not going to be as enjoyable. It's just more of that kind of kid snack that you liked, and the kid candy, but you just kind of grow out of it, which is sad to say, but it didn't have longevity for me as a candy. But I still respect it for being a legend. But again, I can't put it up with the hot tamales because to this day, I just had hot tamales literally yesterday. Actually, some today. Like, ugh. I swear, if I don't go a month without hot tamales, it wasn't a good month. The big gobstoppers, and I am a fan. I think I'd rather have Sour Patch Kids than these. Dude, these are mints. They're not even candies. I cannot stand mint ice cream or mint chocolate or this and that. It's not meant to be in a candy. Mint is meant to be like peppermint or like a breath mint or in your toothpaste, stuff like that. It was not meant. So we can just put the peppermint patty right in the garbage bin. I know it's a very popular candy. People like that minty flavor, but I'm just not on board. I'm sorry. But this is for me, not for you. Lifesavers, it's kind of a mint orange slice mix. It's just meant to be in the black category. Controversy with this one. But Ring Pop, like, it's just not enjoyable candy anymore. It was a cool idea, cool invention. It really made its way into the market, but Yeah, I just don't enjoy them. In fact, like, I think I'd rather have Sour Patch, and that's me saying that. That's crazy. Mouseketeer. Okay, I'm sorry. I have to put it up in good. Okay, they've grown on me. I had it in Met last time. I used to despise Musketeers, but now I love these things. Like, if I get one, I'm happy about it. I almost go out of my way to go and buy some. Like, if there's other options, there's probably only a few options I would rather take than Musketeer. But Musketeer, if I'm getting that in my gift basket, I'm like, yes, please. If there is a Mouseketeer available, I'm like, you know what? Yes, please. It's just if there's hot tamales, I'm taking it over on Musketeers anytime. But yes, Musketeers or Musketeer. Am I saying Mouseketeer? Oh my god. Musketeers. They have grown on me heavily. Twizzlers. They're still God category. Come on. Don't even tell me different. Twizzlers hit different every single time. During my wrestling season, these were like after a hard weight cut, just having a few of these, oh my god. It just felt amazing. It felt amazing. You don't even know how amazing that felt. It's been a childhood favorite. It's still a favorite. I would still buy a bag of Twizzlers and eat that. It's like my top 3 candy, easily. Easy top 3 candy. Jolly Ranchers shouldn't even be a candy. It's also soury. I don't like the texture. I don't like how the way it melts in your mouth. It's like sticky, but it doesn't fully melt, but it melts, and it's like, you know, if you've had a Jolly Rancher, how it feels. I don't like that feeling. Swedish Fish, I'm going to put it up with the Musketeers. Keep calling it Mouseketeers. Musketeers. It's Swedish Fish. They're good. I had it in God or good last time. I don't remember, but I've kind of gotten away from it a bit more. Like, I'm not into it like I used to be. It's still like a top. If I had a top 10 list, it's definitely in there. Like maybe top 8, top 6. But it's definitely a little bit better than the Musketeer. Maybe even a lot more better, but yeah, you can kind of see the style of candy I've recently enjoyed. It's more of the gummier texture and stuff. So this would be up there, but it's just something about it that I can't have too many of them, or else it's just, I get sick of it. And any candy that you can't have too much of is not a great candy, is it? Tootsie Rolls shouldn't be a candy. That's like, if you get that, you're throwing them. You're either throwing them away or just throwing them at people. Like, that's the ones that if you go to a bowling alley, it's like worth like one arcade ticket or whatever. Or if you go to an arcade, it's worth one arcade ticket. Like, that, it's like the trash candy that no one wants. Dark chocolate, never a fan. It's also with coconut in it. I'm not a fan of coconut. These, it was a good idea. Kind of same thing as the Ring Pops. Yeah, the Ring Pop and Jolly Rancher texture. I don't really like that texture. I mean, the candy necklace, I would say they have to be better than this stuff, though. They did taste good. Yeah. But it was a good idea for kids and stuff, but it's nothing that I'd want today. I'm not going to go buy a candy necklace. Like, Razzles, I don't really know what that is. I'm sorry. Crunch, it's in the boat with the 100 gram, if not less. Again, the candy cigarettes. Kit Kat. Alright, so there's this whole thing. Matt one. Oh wait, you can't see. That's okay. Well, I'll scroll down once in a while, but Matt wanted it up in the God category because at the time we were at school, we did a whole campaign for it. He liked the candy. I do like the candy. And honestly, I think I agree. I think I'm putting it in God category. I would rather have it than Musketeer and Swedish Fish. So it is staying up there. Legendary. I said it is all my opinion still. He swayed me a little bit, but over the past few months, I've really started to like certain candies a lot more than others. So it's just all about the period in my life where you get me with these tier lists. And right now, I'm enjoying the Kit Kat Twizzler Hot Tamales. I'm not gonna lie. And Musketeer made a comeback. And Bubble Tape and Fun Dip just dropped all the way down. So Smarties, another candy I'm not mad at if I get in, but I'm not going crazy over it. It's kind of like these two. But I might go out of my way and buy Smarties. I might. Dots, it's kind of like a gobstopper. I do like them. They are the gooder kind of, the gooder, not gooder, the better kind of, the better kind of what? I don't know. They are that gummier texture and taste that I like. Peeps, I still think I'm liking Peeps to this day. Still think it's going in the god here. I had them around Easter time. Yeah, they were good. I could eat a decent amount still. I've enjoyed them a lot. I had to think about this because these other candies I've probably had more recently than Peeps because they're kind of a seasonal thing, but I still put them in the god category. It's still one of my favorite candies of all time. They are one of those childhood candies like these two, but one that has been able to last and stay around, especially that it's seasonal. The fact that it's seasonal just proves that it's just leagues above these other candies, that it's able to stay so relevant to me. Cookie though, I really just, I can't say anything because I haven't had it, kind of thing. I haven't had like the actual candy of that, so I'm just gonna stay unbiased about it. But it is going to black because I haven't had it. I figure it's just the best way to do it. Sounds like good candy though. Maybe I'll do a video where I try all these candies. Okay, Starburst. Like, it's just a little too much flavor, but not enough flavor at the same time, you know? Like, if you have too many of them, you get that aftertaste, and there's just too much of it sticking around. But if you just have a few of them, you don't get enough flavor. You know if you've had it. Like, this is the only way you know. Some people enjoy it. I definitely don't. If it's there, I might eat it, but I try to avoid them. It's kind of like the Tootsie Rolls. I'm trading them off if I can. Reese's, I have to put in the God category. Oh my god! So recently, these have just hit differently. And I know you have like Reese's Pieces down it, but you don't understand the Reese's Pieces cups, the peanut butter cups. Oh my god! Fruit Gushers. I put it at top of okay. I do like Fruit Gushers. There's just not enough flavor, not enough capacity with it. It's just you don't get enough from it, and I guess that's like the beauty behind it. But it's also just not enough for me. But I could sit there and I'll put it in good. I could sit there and eat a bunch of them. So lemon heads are god awful. They're going in the bottom category here. Just another sour candy. So Airheads, put it in meh. Probably top end of meh. It's probably actually. Whoa. What are we doing here? Put in front of these two. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. We slacking here. Okay, Airheads. Yeah, Airheads is good. Baseball games, I always got Airheads. It was just kind of a thing I like to do. It was good. I enjoyed that stuff a lot. Oh, my mic was down here the whole time. Okay, Tootsie Pops. They're going in good. I like Tootsie Pops. They got multiple flavors. They're different from the regular, not Tootsie Pops, Dum Dums. They're different from Tootsie Pops, where Tootsie Pops kind of stick with a kind of same flavor. Tootsie Pops give you a little bit different flavor on the outside coating, but the inside's always the same, like the center of the Tootsie Pop thing. Like, you know, the whole owl who goes, how many licks does it take to get the center of blah, 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 blah. Dum Dums didn't have a cool commercial like that, but it's still better. It's better, like, bite size as well, and you can have multiple of them. It's just, yeah, I like it. It's the better lollipop, in my opinion. Might be an unpopular one, but it's the better lollipop. Hershey's, I still like these to this day. I think I might have put it in God last time, but it's a good chocolate, but if I had a choice between Musketeer right now and Hershey's, probably taking the Musketeer. So it's another Sour Patch. We're gonna put that right where the other one is. Oh, they're different. Oh, soft and chewy candy. Okay. Wait, but that's the same as that one. I don't understand. Okay. Whatever. Snickers, still God. I've probably had it a lot less lately, but I still can enjoy it, even though I've had it so much. So I kind of see that as impressive, if I'm being honest. I'd say Peeps is kind of fallen off a little bit at the end of this category. Same thing with Snickers. I almost think I'm enjoying Kit Kats more than Snickers nowadays, but it's all depending on the mood. Like, I don't think you really can rate these three, but they're just the top chocolates for me. Then Peeps, the top seasonal candy, and then these two are just go-tos. Twix, I'm putting an okay. I don't hate it. I've enjoyed it recently a bit, but it's not as bad as a 100-gram Crunch, but I'm not necessarily jumping out of my seat to get it. Milky Way, I'm just going to put below here. I really still don't like Milky Ways. I used to not like Twix, but they grew on me. Used to not like Musketeers, they grew on me, so maybe one day Milky Way grew on me. It's still my least favorite chocolate that is like common. Nerds, sorry, I'm not really a fan of Nerds. I'm going to put them down with the Sour Patch Kids. I know a lot of people like Nerds, but same time, Milk Duds, I kind of despise these. I think I'd rather have Lemon Heads or Tootsie Pops, Tootsie Rolls, whatever. Fireballs, still good. It's that cinnamon kind of flavor with the hot tamales. Usually can't have too many of them. They're a little less rewarding. You put in kind of more work with your saliva than you get out of the taste, so it has some downside to it. So I think I'm going to put it top end of okay. But I wouldn't mind having like this kind of box and just occasionally grabbing one or two out of them. It would be nice. These lollipops are better than Dum Dums. I think this has to go to the top of the category. I like the gummy center. It's always rewarding. And these are like the ones you always get after, like, you know, you get one after like a haircut or something like that. I always found that kind of a cool feature. I kind of wonder where that tradition came from, because I swear every either barbershop or saloon I've ever been to has always had that tradition for like kids where you get the lollipop. And places that I go to that know me, I usually always snag a lollipop anyways, whether I'm a kid or not still. Lifesavers still going down in the dumps. Pez, definitely got to put that in okay somewhere. Childhood candy. It's kind of like a Smarties though. Like, I'm not necessarily obsessed with it. But if I get it, I'm not mad at it. I enjoy it. I eat it. Kind of wish I had a little more after it's done. So it's kind of, I think I'm putting it above Fun Dip, above Smarties. It is kind of a seasonal thing. Pop Rocks, I kind of despise that feeling that gives you in your mouth. Don't know what this is. Whatever that is. Don't know what that is. Mike and Ike's, still up there for me, but I'm not like, I'd rather have Swedish Fish than Mike and Ike's. And Swedish Fish, they come more than red. They come in like the same colors as Mike and Ike's. So if I had assorted Swedish Fish, I would much rather have that than Mike and Ike's. But Mike and Ike's is still good. Obviously, Mike and Ike's and hot tamales are kind of like cousins. So yeah, all right, we'll put it right next to Swedish Fish. Can't really hate it too much. I assume this is Skittles. It's either Skittles or M&M's. Either way, it's the bottom for me. Bottom-ish. That's Jelly Beans. It's going to the bottom. Whoppers. It's the same with Milk Duds. I can't stand them. I guess it's that kind of chocolate with the Tootsie Rolls and Milk Duds. These are those things. I never really actually tried them. They're either the candy soda or they're the whatever the other things were, but I never was a fan. Okay, so these ones are the Skittles. Skittles and M&M's. It's a toss-up. Depends on the mood, but they're still both mad regardless. Heath Bar, I don't know what that is either. Laffy Taffy. childhood favorite of mine, but now it's just kind of too sticky and annoying. So it's going in like the bottom half of Med with the Gobstocker 100 grand and Crunch and Milky Way. Another Skittles, I don't see the point. I really don't see the point of having 2 Skittles. Ew, no, it's the different color ones. I think that actually has to go in black. I never liked it. Gummy Bear, Care Bears. It's funny. Inside joke, if you know, you know. It's not a gummy bear. Shouldn't be a candy. It's like a basically should be vitamins. Babe Ruth. That's like the one chocolate bar I'm not really a fan of. Kind of like these other ones over here. I think it's even worse, honestly. I think it just seeps into the blah. Candy corn is the last. I hate candy corn to this day. Raymond almond something. I don't like almond chocolate. So. Oh, whatever these are called. They're kind of the same with the orange slices. They have to stay in the black because it's kind of a weird candy, but it's like an old person candy still. But I'm also not. Oh, it was purple was the other color of these slices. But yeah, they're like the same candy, just different forms and different concentration. Pixie sticks. I think I had these in Gods originally, but kind of like the Fun Dip and Bubblegum. It's just pure sugar. It's kind of fell off for me. I'll still enjoy it every once in a while. The last time I've had one is like, it's been years, honestly. I think they haven't been around as much, and yeah, mostly just haven't been around as much. I've tried to stay away from it. I used to get obviously started out with the small ones, but then I moved up to like the bigger ones and then the really big ones that you could just like sit there and like keep chugging for like 10 minutes of just straight sugar. They're so bad for you. It's not even funny. So many freaking cavities I got just from that. And Butterfingers. Butterfingers is never on this list. I don't understand why, but that one probably caused so many cavities. Because it always stuck to your teeth, and it used to be my favorite. It was my favorite chocolate candy. Hands down, Butterfingers was my favorite chocolate candy back in the day, other than Snickers. But now I think it's definitely not. It would have been in like a Met or okay, just because I haven't had it in years because it sticks to your teeth and it's kind of annoying. But Pixie Sticks, I wouldn't mind having a throwback one day and just chugging one of those down. But I might not even enjoy it anymore. It's been too long. I'll still leave it in okay, just for good old time's sake. Hershey's is the classic chocolate I think you got to put up here. I think I'd rather a Hershey's than a Reese's, and Snickers than a Hershey's, a Kit Kat. Snickers, both those are still a toss-up for me right now. Kit Kat, I've been more of a fan recently. Twizzlers, it's always just a go-to of mine, and then Hot Tamales is just, if you want to get on my good side, give me Hot Tamales. It's settled, you know. It's a candy that's big enough to just kind of last you a little bit, like maybe throughout the day, maybe a second or third day, depending on how much you eat. You know, the whole glass of water element that I said. It's a good way just to kind of stay hydrated while you're also being healthy. Get a little healthiness in there. You really can savor the flavor and taste as well because it just really settles with you. And if you like the cinnamon spicy stuff, then it's candy for you. I feel like I'm trying to sell you Hot Tamales right now. Anyways, this was my tier list. As usual, just the normal kind of bless we probably could just take out next time. We have Mez. About what I expected. The OK is a little surprising, you know. Some of the God tiers had to come down because I don't really eat them anymore. So it's kind of hard to judge them fairly and say, like, oh, yeah, they're the best candy in the world. But, yeah, I haven't had them in years for certain reasons. Those reasons have to be explained. And then the good, obviously, you got your candies that you're more than happy with if you get. Sometimes you go out of your way to get. But obviously, if you see these other candies, you're getting these ones first because these are just your go-tos. Or if you you're excited, or it's like your go-to gift that somebody gives you. And it's just this and that. It means something else to you. It's just your above-all candy that, if I at any time was to get this as a gift, I'd be happy. if at any time I'm in the store and I see these, I'm probably grabbing it. If I'm in need of candy, I'm grabbing one of these top ones right here. This is my official top 7, I guess. Ended on a weird number. Yeah. So, this was the candy tier list, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Leave down below what you think should have made it into God tier or a different tier. And also interested to hear what your guys' favorite candy was. So, leave down below what you like. Any critiques on anything in the list. I'm more than happy to hear what you guys think about candy and what it's really all about. This was just kind of a cool little update to do and kind of another tier list video to add in there. So hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for more content. We're trying to get back to doing this stuff. Take care and peace.
From the ground up, turn your fucking sound up. Controversial, like to see off that loud stuff. Bitch, on the shit. Have you heard of spinach strip at me? Play the beat, run it back. I'm the rap athlete. This is my marathon. You cannot pass me. Dad's riding shotgun, passing the backseat. Got patience like I walked in the track meet. New to this place like a man on the moon, but it's no big deal. I just plan to be huge with my brand and my group. It's my group and my brand. If you're not in the crew, I hope you understand. I'm the hardest working person that I know. If you're wasting my time, then I have to go.